Hey guys, welcome back. This your girl. Don't pay this no mind. I got the head bonnet on because this is get ready with your girl night routine, and I just want to come on chit chat with y'all, show y'all how I do. And honestly, guys, like I already did like that's why y'all I have the napkin and all this in my hand because I'm like damping the rest of the stuff off my face. I wash my face, clean it. Um, I got my wet towel like sitting in lukewarm water. The paper towel was so. You know you're good. You know how you have like little face hair. So I try to stay away from the waxing as much because I don't know if you see over here on my face like a few. I always had like really nice skin, but like a few years ago, I had went and got my face and stuff waxed, and literally like she burnt me like my face like for a while. It was like dark, like it's finally like going away. So this is so I use the face cream. It's the Nia face cream. So guys, I know you're probably like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I'm looking because I have the camera behind because I'm testing my camera out because I dropped it and for some reason it haven't been functioning right. So I just want to see if it's working or not. So if you see me keep looking like kind of looking over, it's because I'm looking up at the camera because I do have the camera set up on the tripod and all that. Just hoping and praying that it's working. But anyway, so I have this. This is the face cream. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in for you or not. But yeah, so and then um I have my mask and I also have this is my cream that I use. It tell you to use it like twice. You could use it twice a day, like in the daytime. But I don't normally use it like before I go to bed because I don't know. I just feel like it is working because I'm not sweating. Because when I'm up, I'm always sweating. I'm hot, things like that. And I just feel like when I use this, and then I also have my mask. So I put this on because I just put it like up under because I be having bags, like literally bags, and sometimes I get the dark circles. So and then of course is anti wrinkle cream, and then who wants wrinkles? I know I don't. I know eventually it's going to come to that point, but if you can avoid it as long as you can, why not, right? Any little hands can help. So this is what I use right here. This one is actually good, guys. And I got this off of Amazon, I think for like about under $10. This is my second container. I've been using it for a while. It is actually good. So when you open it, like I don't. Okay, well you can see because I already used it. Like the cream, you see the cream right there. So what happens is the cream is already there because I always use it. So right there in the middle of it, where you see, you will put your finger there, and when you push down, I don't know if you can see when you see it's cream there. When you push down, you see cream comes up. I didn't really want to do it because I already had cream there, and I mean, it's not expensive, but it adds up. It add up. So anyway, so like I said, yeah. So with this, right, you just put this like in the area that you need it, and you don't even rub it. You just put it. You just pat it there. So this is like the spots where I like mostly I don't know. I probably should have had my mirror here with me, but I kind of really don't need it because I already know my areas. Because it's not like this is something new. I'm always doing this. Like guys, tell me do you do these type of things, or you just always go to like the spa. I don't know. All right, like out here in, I don't know if it's the same, but like out here in New York, we can go to like our beauty parlor, not beauty parlor, yeah, the beauty parlors, and get your eyebrows waxed and arched, or get your face and your eyelashes and stuff like that wax. Or you could, and then and what's crazy is like um I don't know like where y'all at, but here even in our the nail salon, like real talk. Yeah, I'm putting some here because yep, I don't want no type of yeah. But yeah, and then you let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. Really about 5 minutes. But a lot of times I let it sit for like about a good 10 minutes. But yeah, like guys, you can go to like out here in New York, you can go to your local beauty supply. I keep saying beauty supply. That means I must need to go there. So you see, you don't rub it, you just like kind of pat it. It's not like the how you the one they have, because they have the versions for your underarms, your legs, and your as they call it, your bikini area. So yeah, so you just put it like on your areas, and you're just supposed to pat it. Well, that's what this instruction always said, and I always followed it. And honestly, since then, I mean, I never had no problems with it. So yeah, I'm assuming I'm doing good. The reason why it probably look like I'm putting a lot, because I haven't did it in about, I want to say 2 weeks, about 3 weeks maybe. And this is something I normally do maybe like every 2 weeks. Far as this, yeah, I would do it at least every 2 weeks like this. So I'm just gonna let this, just let it sit for a minute. Like I said, it's supposed to sit for 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, so this is something that I do. I don't do this every night. Let's not get that twisted. I don't do this every night. But the let's talk about this. But my anti wrinkle cream, I do this. Yeah. I live by this. I do this every night. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm saying I do it every night, but I think I'll be lying to y'all if I say I do it every night, because it's some nights that I don't do it, guys. It's some nights your girl don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's some nights I don't do it. And guess what? I know you're probably like, why is she drinking coffee? She's about to go to bed. I don't know, guys. I'm addicted to coffee. Help, help, help. I'm addicted to coffee. Like, this is no lie, no joke. Like, I am really like, one, I can't go a day without coffee. As much as I try, I can't. I really can't. I don't know. I need help. I need help when it comes to the coffee. I need help. But anyway, so I just, while we doing this, let's chit chat, because I gotta wait anyway for it to set. So I just want to to talk about life. Let's talk about life. Like, where do you, like, guys, like, where do you sit? Do you have, when, I know for me, I'm gonna talk about me myself. I know as it has been in the past where you sit and and it's like, and you make goals, you make plans, like where you want to see yourself at in the next year, the next 2 years, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, 10 years down the line, 20 years down, you make those goals, you make those plans to where you wanna be, and where you wanna and the things you wanna accomplish. So have you accomplished things that you want to? I know I accomplished a lot of things that I want to, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be at. My goals is not where I my goals are still in effect, but they're not, I haven't met them yet. I met some of my small goals, which is amazing, and I'm thankful to that. But now it's time to move on to the next step, to get to that next journey. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful to still be able to have my job. I'm thankful that I am on my job. It's almost 2 years now. Yeah, almost. It's a year and a half. Almost 2 years now. No, I want to say a year and a half, because last year of 2020, and then I got my promotion in 29, the end of 2019. I want to say like in September of 2019, I got my promotion. So I'm thankful for that. I was promoted to be administrative assistant, which is a blessing. More money. As they say, more money, more problems, but no, not really. But anyway, like, it's a blessing, and I'm moving on. I want to push forward. I'm here with my channel, and this is something that I like, and I enjoy doing it. So you have to, being that it's something that I like and it's something that I enjoy. I know it's something I have to invest in, because people tell me all the time, why you like with my camera. This is like my third camera. The first one, I still have it. It's a camcorder, which is amazing. I still have it. I just don't use it. I'm probably gonna start using it in the house, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Start using it in the house, and when I record, my camera I would take when I go out. The first camera that I bought, um it's a great camera. It shows everything, but the audio is very low. Like, it's very low. And then it doesn't have the area like this one has, where I can I can attach a microphone to it to help enhance the audio, the sound and stuff. So that's what I have, the second one. So the first one, I still have it. I supposed to be giving to my aunt. I told her she can have it. Because what, it's just sitting there for decoration? No, when somebody can use it. Because she wanted for like just taking pictures anyway. So that's great. That'd be great for her. And then, funny story. I bought the little camera, the what is it called? The GoPro or something like that, the little camera that people use when you want to go do videos underwater, or things like that, when you want to attach it to your helmet, around your neck. I bought one of those. Actually, that was the first camera I bought, not the camcorder, but the first camera I bought. When I bought it, I didn't pay attention to it. I'm like, oh, this is where my mom was at. I'm thinking I'm being cheap. That's what I get. I bought that. When it came, I seen that little bitty tiny. I'm like, what in the heck? What is this? But long story short, I'm glad that I bought it back then, and now I have it. So I do have a little gold camera, and the funny thing was, I was gonna literally give it away. I really was gonna give it away, but I don't know. Either the person, I don't remember what happened, but I literally was going to give it away. This coffee is so hot, guys. It's hot. I think it been time. So I'm going to take the towel I'm going to squeeze it. Squeeze all the excess water out. I'm going to open it up. Yeah, I think it's... I really want to... I'm not even sure, has it been... Yeah, I think it's time. Oh, yeah. You see, guys? You see the hair? I know you're probably like, really, miss? Like, really? Did you really have to show us that? Oh, yeah. Told you because it really been like I really want to say it really been like, yeah, almost, what? It really been like about, 3 weeks, I think I want to say. Since I, like really you can see all the hair. It been probably about 3 weeks since since I did it. Since I, did this. Like I said, I usually try to do it every, at least every 2 weeks, so it don't get like too, because your hair and stuff grows fast. So I try to do it so at least every 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half sometimes. It depends. Is when I try to do it. Just to get everything, make sure everything is back. So, like when I tell y'all guys, I promise you, I just showed it to y'all, like all the hair that came off. Like literally, like when I tell y'all, like the hair, like is there. You see all that hair? Like is literally nothing but hair and stuff. Like this, it works, guys. I promise you. Like if you don't want to do the wax, like get your face and stuff waxed, I promise you guys, get this. Get this, guys. And this is cheap. I get it from like the local beauty supply store, but I also have ordered it before off of Amazon. Yeah, it's the Near face cream. The Near hair remover face cream. Moisturizer. Yep. Long lasting. Easy, fast, and pain free. I promise you guys, yo. Like it's worth it. Like it's worth it. So yeah. Like guys, I promise y'all it's worth it. I promise you. It's worth it. Y'all know. These are face. I always when I do my face mask, I always show you. And this is the same one. I just use the same brand. I just always use different what you call it. This is honey. I just use different kinds. Like this one is honey. I think I used the egg white before. I used the There are multiple ones. They come in multiple kind, and each one is supposed to be like kind of for something, but I need them all. So and it be wet. So this is this one. Um, this is this one. But yeah, guys, I promise you. To use that if you don't like if you're not a big fan of, this is the thing that I always have when it's time to open this up. I don't know. It just be so wet and messy. Yeah, the wet and messy type of thing. But yeah, back to what I was saying, guys. Like, you got to set goals and things. Goals. Everybody should always set some type of goal in life. That's like, that's something you learn like in you see, guys. And it don't even matter which side you put it on, because the thing is on like both sides. I want y'all to see it. Yeah, I just want y'all to see it. But yeah, like I was saying, you gotta set goals in life, and you gotta stick to the plan. I know sometimes it always don't work out the way you plan it, but what you do is you regroup and start all over again. So, and then you see what I'm talking about, like the bags here. So, yeah, so you definitely gotta regroup and yeah, regroup and start all over again. Um, like with me, like my goals is like, first of all, I can't wait to retire. I want to retire so bad. Like, oh my God, I just want to retire. I just want to retire. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I go so hard, is because it's nothing like being your own boss, setting your own rules, having I mean, I have my own money, but it's different when your own boss, you have your own, you can make your own budget and things like that. It's nothing like that. So this had to sit for I usually let it sit for like 10 to 20 minutes. So 9 to 10, I'm not going to sit on the camera with y'all for 10 to 20 minutes, because then it's going to be an extremely long video. And y'all going to be like, oh my God, like really, she killing us with the... So no, I'm going to go and I'll come back. But right now we talking about life. We talking about the future, where the future going to lead you, where the future going to take you. And and what goals have you set and what goals have you accomplished. So with me, I'm working on things, so I don't want to throw it out there and then jinx myself. But just know that I'm working on things to better myself, and and hopefully as I'm doing these things to better myself, I also hope that it helps me grow my channel more. So that's why, guys, I know y'all get frustrated when y'all always hear people like us say, oh, guys, like the video or give the video a thumbs up. It's not that we're like trying to be bossy or tell y'all what to do. It's not like that. It's just how YouTube kind of works. It's like how It's like it's almost like it's like how we do the video. It's like you promoting yourself. So when we promote the video, we put the video out there, and then it's for if the people, watch the video or click on the video, it shows YouTube that a person interacted on the video. It shows YouTube that a person viewed the video. Even if you only clicked on that video for like 1 minute, 2 seconds, whatever, however long it is, it still shows YouTube that a person clicked on the video or whatever. So when you like the video, you click, whether you give the videos a thumbs up, which everybody prefers the thumbs up and not the thumbs down. But we get that, and it's fine. But at least if you give the video a thumbs up or if you give the video a thumbs down, it shows YouTube that somebody acknowledged the video, whether you liked the video or you disliked the video. And that's what helps YouTube pushes every people videos out and contents, and then it pushes to the directions of like whatever your niche is. It pushes, to people that like those type of things and stuff like that. So that's why we always hear us say that. And I'm saying that to say this is one of my goals is to try to grow my channel. It's growing, and it has grown extremely good, and it's still growing. And I want to thank each and everybody for subscribing to the channel. Those that's not even subscribed to the channel, but you still come and watch the video, I still want to thank you for that. And I appreciate y'all. But like I said, that's one of my goals. Another one of my goals is, that's why I can't wait to retire. I actually been thinking about moving out of New York. Well, not even thinking about moving out of New York. I plan on moving out of New York. Even as of now, before I retire, I'm still thinking about moving, like getting an apartment or rent a townhouse or something in New Jersey. I was thinking about going upstate, but it's like I got to think about my job and the commute. So I feel like if I go a little up, like upstate toward New York, there's going to be a little harder of the commute to get back into the city, because a lot of places doesn't have the Metro North train, and then you got to do too much just to get there, and then that's even more time. And then at least with Jersey, you have the bus, you have the Jersey bus, you have the PATH train, you have Jersey have different trains, the PATH train and the what you call them route. So so it kind of depends on where you go. It's a little easier to get to the city within maybe an hour and a half. So yeah, so I'm thinking of that even now. But once I retire, I kind of want to go a little further out. You can see the mass is starting to tighten up, because you can see it, like, yeah. You just gotta pull it more to tighten it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I want to go like further, further south. Like when I retire, I want to go further south. Like I don't know. I was thinking of maybe South Carolina, North Carolina. I thought about some parts of Georgia. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I got time for that. But for now, is my goal is to better myself even more, to put myself in a better situation, in a better finance situation. So that's why I say, you always be like, oh, she work hard. She's always working. She always working. Actually, it's my job. The type of work that I do, we have no choice. It's always an election, it's an election every year. and then you have a primary, and then you have a general election every year. Every year, I don't care. Every year it's an election, and every 4 years, you had a presidential election. And with the presidential election, that allows 3 elections a year, because you have the president. You had 2 primaries. You had the presidential primary, then you have the regular primary that takes place every year, and then you have the big election, which is the general election, that also takes every year. So yeah, but like I said, you have election every year. Like right now, this year, last year, as we all know, it was the big presidential election. This year out here in New York is our mayor election. So yeah, it's the mayor election, and then next year is the governor election. So we had the presidential, right? Remember I said it's every 4 years. You had the presidential, that's one. This year we have the mayor election, that's two. This year 2. Next year is year 3 will be the general election, and then year 4 we'll be back at it again. Because it's every 4 years you have the presidential election. So it's always busy. And the funny thing is, you can't even tell, like, how they say, how you'll think the presidential election is a big election. It is. It's a big election because it's like throughout the whole state. But actually, guys, our mayor election and our governor election be just, for New York, it be just as big. Like the last mayor election, it was almost close to the same amount of people that voted for the presidential election here in New York. That's how much people, yeah. So say if we got, for example, say you got 3 million people voted here. I'm not talking about through the states. I'm saying here alone in New York State. You say you got 3 million voted here in New York State for the president, and then for the mayor election we got like 2.8 million. So that's just how close it was. I'm just giving you an example. That's how yeah. So we're always busy. It's always busy, like busy, 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 and it's just like, ugh. But like I said, I really, really, really have to stay focused on my goal. And I know if y'all watch me a lot, y'all always hear me tell y'all, pen and paper your best friend. I know everybody put everything in their phone, which is great, because I do it. But sometimes it's still good to write it on paper. Pen and paper. Always keep you don't gotta get a big book, book and all that. You can get a small book. But you want to do that pen and paper, guys. I promise you, pen and paper. Because you can have it on your phone. Okay, you got it on your phone. You look at it. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. But when you got it on, for some reason, when it's on that pen and paper, it's a whole different ball game. I promise you, it's a whole different ball game, guys. Because when you see it on that pen and paper, it something about that just makes it just pop. And it makes you like, okay, that's that goal that I want to set. That's what I need to do. It makes you focus. It makes you think more. To me, when I sit on my phone, it's just like boom, and then you don't get that you're not really concentrating because you sit on the phone, and then everybody on their phone, and then you got 1,000 notifications come on, so you're really not concentrating because you looking at it, you thinking about it, but then you got notifications popping up. Well, I don't know about y'all, but me. So, and I'm trying to not look at the notifications because I want to concentrate on that, but it's hard. So I put the phone to the side. Sometimes you gotta put the phone down, because that's right there is what is ruining everybody. Put the phone down sometime. Get that pen and paper and jot down things, your goal. And then when you do your goal, don't just set one goal, set a couple of goals and start small. Don't start big. We all want to be millionaires. We all want to be billionaires. We all want certain things. Start small and work your way up. Start small and work your way up, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. Pen and paper. Pen and paper. I promise you. Pen and paper. I'm going to see if I can sip my coffee with this mask on. I don't know, but I'm going to try. Sorry for you all hearing the sound, but the coffee tastes so good. I guess I just gave y'all what they call it. AMSR. I don't know. Or is it ASMR? I think that's what it is. ASMR from the coffee. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? We don't know, but we gonna find out. But yeah, guys. You know, that's those what you need to do. Set your goals and stick with it. Like I said, that's why I say start small and stick with it. Invest in yourself. Like with me, like I said, I got a channel. And I invest in it. I got 4 cameras total. Cause like I said, I got the little small camera. I think it's the GoPro. I got that. So I have 4 cameras, a laptop, and then I want to say I just got a desk computer as well, because I noticed, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do know. I'm new at this. I'm very new still to YouTube. And I noticed, yeah, you could use your phone to start your channel. You could use your phone to do a lot of things that a lot of other people do. But I promise you, eventually you're gonna need a laptop also to connect with that phone, a desktop connect with that phone, because there's a lot of things that you can do from the computer for your channel and off your laptop on your channel, especially your desktop, because guys, I don't know if you notice, like, well, if you don't have the community tab, then you probably not. But if you go on your community tab, like on your phone, and you wanna, it lets you can put your pictures, you can put pictures on your tab, you could do your polls and all that. But what I have noticed, and it was just like, wow. But I'm gonna try it on my phone, and I'm gonna, cause I don't know if you know, when you have the phone, if you go through the browser and you could do it, like you could turn it into like desktop mode. So I'm gonna try that to see. I think I had tried that and I still didn't get the same effect. But what I'm trying to say is, when I go on my computer, I can actually put videos on, like I could put little video clips and videos on, like, on my community, like the same way I put pictures on it. Like, if I go to the phone, I want to put my pictures on the my community tab. It allows me to do that. But when I do it on my computer allows me to put, I could put my little TikTok videos, like, in my community thing. I'm not talking about share it like on my community tab. I'm talking about, like, literally put the video up, like the same way I would go and put my picture up, like, or put pictures up on my community tab, or little notes or whatever. It actually allows me to put up a video, a short video or whatever. Like, if you go on the community tab through the computer, and when you go to click on and put the picture, it actually gives you the thing where you could it says to upload a file, and you could go into your pictures on your computer, and you could upload from the file. And I thought I'm like, wow. So I'm like, well, this is one of the new features. So that's what I thought it was like one of the new features. So that's what I said. I went on my phone to try it. It don't let me do it. So I always have to go on my desktop and do it. I haven't tried it on the laptop yet, and that's what I'm gonna my next move to try. But like I said, I also want to switch my phone into I'm gonna go on to the YouTube on my phone, and I'm gonna do the switch it to going through the web browser, and I'm gonna switch it to the desktop mode and see if it works. So yeah, as you can see, is like here is dry here, where you can still see the mask. That means it's still haven't dried up, but this is still good enough for me. I'm about to take it off because the main area that I was focusing on, which is like I said, under my eyes and stuff like that, it dried up enough for me. So I'm not gonna sit here forever and no. So I'm gonna peel this off, and it's still wet. I'm gonna put this in here, put it back in here, throw it away. Guys, I don't know if you know, but y'all better get hip to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree got some. I didn't get that from there, but I'm going there. I'm going back to the Dollar Tree. When I was there, I seen it, but I didn't get it because I was looking for something else. I just see how you see how my face look behind that. You see the difference? Like you see, I'm telling you guys, like, yeah, the Dollar Tree has some nice masses. I haven't had them in a while, but I did used to get the masses from there, and they was great. And they only a dollar. I'm telling you, working on the budget. So remember, I showed y'all when you press here, when you press it in, it brings up the cream, like right here. And then this is what I do. Yeah. And then I just rub it in. And then what I like about it, it smells so good. Like it really smells so good, guys. It smells so good. And we all like, everybody likes something that smells good. You don't want to put nothing on your face that smell or ugh. I'm telling you guys, this is my routine. And y'all know this is not my first video that I did of doing this, so y'all already know. I'm telling y'all need to get this. And you don't have to, I just put it, because I have it for a year, because this is like, my eyes is like, this is my, what you call them, so I have it for that. And you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot, guys. You really don't. That's what I said. This is my second one, I had it for a while, because you don't need a lot. I mean, if you like, you can use it like on other parts of your face, but I just use it for my eyes, like up under here, like all around here. And you just got to make sure you just rub it in real good. So, yeah, guys. So that's my routine. Your girl feeling good. You see? Look at the shine. Your girl feeling good. That's my routine. Help me, y'all. I'm addicted to coffee. Help, 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 help. But anyway, like I said, guys, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Set them goals and just work on it. One day at a time. One day at a time. Like I said, you want to set goals. You don't have to set big goals. Start small and work your way up. So with that being said, guys, I'm glad y'all was here with me, helping your girl get ready, routine, get ready with me for bed. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate y'all. And I wish luck to everybody. More blessings, more success to everyone. Trust me. Like I said, set them goals, pen and paper, write it down. Write it down. Make sure you always look at it. You every day set them goals, set things that you need to do, and as you go along, put a check, put a check, put an X, whatever, put a little scratch, whatever, little star, whatever. So you know. With that being said, guys, like I said, much, much success and many, many blessings to everybody. So, until the next video. Oh, my skin glowing. Hey. But like I said, to the next video, everybody stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. You already know how I give it up. You already know your girl love y'all. Help me with the coffee, y'all. Help me with the coffee. Your girl is... Help. Help me. Help me. Help me, help me, help me, guys. But anyway, until the next video, just know your girl love y'all. And I'll be back with another video. And y'all know how some people drink coffee, it keeps them up. It's not going to keep me up. That's the crazy part. But anyway, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for rocking with your girl. You'll see how that girl's skin glowing. Woo, baby. Anyway, guys, thank you for rocking with your girl. Y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I don't mean to come up in your face, but I just want y'all to see what I was talking about, like with the bags under my eyes. And I'm going to come back and show y'all the difference. Until the next video, your girl out. Your girl out. Hey, your girl is out, 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 out. Later, guys.